Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. So this one is 7.4.6. I'm going to be doing this path which has the superiority nodes on it again. So basically with this path, when you have a class disadvantage, you gain superiority, and that affects the falter timings. Now all mystic champs on this lane get 40% additional base attack, which is nice. So as you can see, there's this falter debuff, or this falter timer that's underneath Spider-Man right now. So when this timer comes around to be the full cycle, if I am outside of striking range of Spider-Man, so you can see here, he then gets a falter, and every time he misses an attack on me like this, because I have class disadvantage, I gain an indefinite fury. So for the science champions, obviously mystic champions are going to be really good. There's a couple of champions on this path that aren't science, so what happens then when they miss is that you gain a fury, but it's not indefinite like this one is. Hitmonkey here. The main thing that you want to remember about Hitmonkey is not really wanting to knock him down where possible. So this is why I brought in Diablo. Normally, most people would play Diablo with the parry and heavy style, and that is the best way to optimize damage with Diablo. However, you do have a 75% chance on the second medium to inflict a poison. As you can see, this poison does a decent amount of damage, and you don't need to knock him down. You can see here in a second, so when I was talking about that fury that I spoke about in the first fight, there you go. So I now have a fury, but it's not indefinite like it was against Spider-Man. But all my plan is here with Diablo, if I can, is to build up to a special 3, throw that and get a lot of poisons, and then I can just absolutely use and abuse that damage and just get this Hitmonkey down. Here we go, that's Hitmonkey down, and this next fight which we're coming up to now is Immortal Hulk. Now, I'm going to still use Nick Fury for this, just because I want that bleed. I don't want him to get the immortality, and in my opinion it's still going to be the quickest way to kill them. So I'll let the fight play out, but again, when they get the falter, if they do get the falter, I'm going to purposely let them miss so I can gain a fury or a couple of furies, an easy opening, and then just get through it. Stealth Spidey that's on this path here, the main thing to remember is that he's going to evade. So purposely just try and bait out that evade where you can, and then you can go and just do the parry heavy as much as you want until that evade comes back, or the falter or whatever. And you see I'm staying away purposely there, just gaining a few furies. Whenever he throws a special one, if he hasn't got an evade, he will refresh it, so just make sure you are paying attention to that. As you can see, he's going to throw another one. Normally the second hit will be the one that he evades. The only other thing to remember that I've not really spoke about yet, and we're on the fourth fight of this path, is that they do get this power gain charge every so often. It normally seems to come around about the same time as the falter, so you're going to just have to play around that, and you're going to see that comes into effect in the next fight against Wasp. So here's Wasp. Nice, innocent Wasp that doesn't really ever tend to do too much. She purifies these debuffs, but that's fine, nothing really to worry about. The main thing to worry about is her evading and anything like that happening. But the problem with this fight is that it doesn't really go my way in terms of her wanting to throw specials. So she threw that one there, which was nice. And now I'm just waiting. She throws the heavy attacks, and now I'm just waiting again. Throws another heavy attack, and now I'm in the corner. I thought, oh, she's 100% going to throw the special at some point soon, surely. I now get faltered, so now I'm in the corner with no way of really getting out. She throws this heavy attack at me, so I'm just dodging this in the corner. And at this point she goes red, so I just decide to go for it. The problem is this isn't going to kill her, and she's going to kill me. So we're going to go in here and throw Black Widow Clairvoyant at her, and that's the way that the fight's going to go. But it's just annoying, sometimes that can happen, just where they'll just keep power gaining, and they won't ever throw a special or anything at you, and it's just sometimes what happens, you can't really do anything about it. In this fight, oh boy, we take a hit towards the end of this fight where it could easily one-hit my whole health pool. I thought I'd dexed it, but I didn't, sadly, and obviously just the input was missed or whatever, which is unfortunate, but these things happen. But we're going to get through the path anyway. No revives used again, which is nice, and it has been all the way through 7.4. and that's the reason why I'm uploading these, just to try and help people out. So if people are enjoying the content and do want to see more, please subscribe for future content and hopefully some helpful tips and tricks.